Winners finals of SCS number 193. First off, for the Fancy Cloud Dancers, we have Fancy Mobula with Center Hades, Dual Artemis, Light Carronade, and a Gatling gun. Their ally, the Ron Tonkin, a Minotaur Stormbreaker with Gatling, Light Flak, and Artemis. This is Graveyard, so already the teams are fighting before I can finish reading off the loadouts, but really quickly, Shikata Ganai, Aspire, once again, Minotaur Mercury this time for a little long-range piercing, Artemis and Light Flak. This is a fully, similar to the Aspire we had last time, but the close-range weapons swapped out for more long-range DPS on this more open map, and their ally, Lumberjack Stormbreaker, with Gatling, Artemis, and Light Flak. So definitely teams deciding to bring more ranged weapons this game. And Ron Tonkin being forced back here, losing armor to the Shikata Ganai. This is great camera work by me. Hades engaging on the Spire, now switching to the Strom Sunder. And this is every single match on this map. The teams move forward to this pipe in the middle, and then move up and down and try to get in some shots here. Ron Tonkin has gotten in the Gatling range on Shikata Ganai. Big, heavy flak, light flak hits, killing the Spire very quickly. I question the wisdom in bringing a Spire to a medium to long range fight. It's just the ship, because the ship has such a low armor and it's so easy to hit, it's not very good at dodging incoming fire. It tends to just get picked apart in these sort of medium long range duels. And there goes the Stormbreaker as well, because as these all these other ships, this is a very thin horizontal piece of cover which the Spire really cannot use. It just does not work on this map, and we saw that there. As soon as they exposed themselves, Ron Tonkin was able to kind of pop up above them, knock the armor down with the Gatling, and it was an easy kill. So red team pushing pretty aggressively into Skyborne Z's spawn, and blue team spawning behind them. I didn't even know there was a spawn here almost in the exact center of the map. Let's see how quickly blue team Skyborne Z is able to engage their firepower. Here comes Lumberjack. Mercury shots on the Fancy. One Lumberjack, two Lumberjack. Fancy still has their balloon, and it's down. Armor's down as well, but oh look, Spire's already dead. Armor's down for half a second. Goodbye. And now Strom Sunder, but Fancy might go down as well. If Strom Sunder is able to keep their weapons up in the face of the Artemis fire from the Ron Tonkin, it's possible they could get a kill on the Mobula, but it looks like they're choosing instead to disengage. Ooh, one Light Flak coming in. 60% perma hull left on the blue Stormbreaker. Spire's going to have to spawn in quick here. And you see they're kind of maintaining position near the spawn point that they used before. So here comes, just pretend I didn't say that, Shikata Ganai spawning behind the Fancy. And Fancy's heavily damaged, so if we get an armor break here, there's a fast kill. Here's the opportunity for Skyborne Z to turn back the tide of the fight. Ron Tonkin, a little bit out of position, a little bit of bloodlust, wanting to pick up the kill on the Strom Sunder. But I think if Ron Tonkin, if they disengage immediately, they should be pretty safe here. Spire's not going to be able to pursue them through the ribs very good before the Fancy respawn, so it is a little bit unfortunate, although both, I was going to say Ron Tonkin at 50% health, but Strom Sunder at 50% as well, so they're pretty even. Both the Stormbreakers are maybe going to have to take a little bit of a more defensive positioning, because they'll go down very quickly when the armor breaks. Here's Fancy. Hades already engaging on Shikata Ganai. Hades, it's so easy to hit a Spire with the arcing trajectory of the Hades. This has proven to be a real problem for blue team. And Shikata Ganai already being forced. They're doing their best trying to use the cover, but it takes them, because they're so tall, it takes them a really long time to drop down, and Ron Tonkin just moved in behind. Strom Sunder's not doing anything about the red Stormbreaker, and Ron Tonkin's just kind of going to town on the Spire. Strom, you need to do something. Just leaving his ally for dead yet again. And we'll see if Strom Sunder is able to disengage. I don't know. This fight is taking place a little bit closer quarters with the enemy Stormbreaker, so this time it's going to be a little more difficult. But the Ron Tonkin does not have a watch. It only has the Minotaur. Well, okay, they're dead. I think that was one light flak. Taking them out there at the end, and Spire. Spire not working. Bad choice, my friends. Fancy Cloud Dancers will be moving on to the Grand Finals. Skyborne Zed will try again in the losers bracket. I suspect we'll be seeing more of them a little bit later.